My name is Anirudh. I manage operations for US, Canada, and Australia.
Myself, Harsh. I look after marketing at Ayurveda Experience.
Hi, my name is Amog. I look at all global operations for the Ayurveda Experience. So, it goes back to 2010 where our founder started or incubated this company while he was pursuing his MBA. The vision has always been taking Ayurveda global, and that originates from bringing India to the world. Right, that's the core idea, and we've been fairly successful at it thanks to partners like Locad, helping us reduce costs in Australia. We're present in across 23-24 countries at the moment. Australia, we've been present in for the last 8 years.
So we were seeing longer transit times, and we were seeing heavy shipping costs when we were using our earlier methods of shipping, which is why we were looking at a 3PL, and then obviously Locad came about, which fit our requirements perfectly. So yeah, I think that's kind of where it came from, and we were catering to quite a decent volume in Australia. So yeah.
The core challenges obviously were, the lead time that was obviously higher. And again, as mentioned by Anil, we were looking to reduce our shipping costs as well. Now, if you look at the broad industry is moving in a direction where, we are seeing Amazon getting same-day delivery, next-day delivery, and obviously lead time, to reduce the lead time was paramount at that time, and that is why Locad came into the picture, or I can say 3PLs came into the picture, and then while on the journey of finding 3PLs, we came across to Locad. I think it was fairly easy to find Locad because, I think you guys were one of the first that I talked to, and obviously I was really impressed with the first meeting that we had, and mostly it was, Google research and reading a few blog posts where obviously Locad was mentioned there, and that is how mostly I found you guys. Obviously, we were looking for same-day fulfillment. That is one of the things that we prioritize. Second was obviously lower shipping costs. Again, lower lead time. Third, the one thing that I really found useful was your tech stack, as in the dashboard that you guys were providing. That was fully transparent to the processes that you were doing, and obviously I can choose whatever carrier I want to use. I want to use express delivery, or if I want to use the cheapest option possible. So these kind of characteristics or the characteristics that you gave us basically helped us to factor in on Locad itself. Yeah.
What drove us towards Locad is, of course, I think one of the major reasons is how quickly we were able to implement. Right, there was no friction at all. I think we were onboarded within a week or 10 days after signing the contract. Negotiation was extremely smooth, and the tech was far beyond what we've seen in most 3PLs, because most 3PLs come from a very traditional mindset and a traditional approach towards operations and logistics, but Locad seemed to be a new age company that really aligns with the kind of things we're doing globally, and we were lucky enough to recognize that initially that the future expansion of Locad is also very well aligned with us, so we're very, very keenly looking forward to that as well.
Apart from the ease in onboarding, I think from day one, inwarding has been super smooth within the SLAs that you have mentioned. We've only seen it grow for the last 6 months, whether it's the order volume or the fulfillment time, as well as a reduction in the time we're taking to fulfill orders for our Australian customers. Above and beyond all of that, I think the shipping costs going down for us was a big gain, and that's something that's been very aligned for us for the last 6 months.
What we've gained out of the relationship is very simply a much better experience for our end consumers. Right, earlier we were dealing with two different customs, one at the origin, one at the destination. You were dealing with multiple different parties taking control of our order before it actually reaches our end consumer. All of that is now very streamlined, where we just have to make sure that information goes from our end to Locad on a real-time basis, and everything else we can just be very relaxed about, because Locad is actually going to take on the headache of making sure our end consumers get the package in a very streamlined way and eventually deliver a very good experience. Now, while we're doing that, it's always a plus to save extra money. The customer support has been a major relief for us, mainly because we don't have to deal with a lot more, or we don't have to deal with as many variables as we were dealing with before. Right? Earlier, customer support has to figure out where the package is. Maybe it's in customs, maybe it's with some authority, maybe it's still in transit. We don't know. But with Locad coming in with the kind of software they have, being given access to all of the information on a single platform has really helped us give our customers real-time updates on where their order is, or help them with any kind of issues they have. So it always helps having a single source of information, and that's something Locad has really brought to the table. Apart from that, it's always better to deliver an order in 3 days than in 7 days.
With regards to the tech onboarding and understanding of the platform, I think it was a fairly simple and easygoing process for us to understand. The team also took it forward very patiently, I'd say, with us. With regards to what it offers, I think as mentioned earlier, I think the fact that it's a single source platform for us for all the information, whether it's order information, shipment information, or tracking information, we get all of it in one single place. And I think that solves a lot of problems for us, because many a time data is your major problem, and getting it all at one point kind of solves one of the bigger problems that we're facing. So yeah. I think to be able to automate forecasting based on predictive analysis is something maybe Locad could start looking at, because they have history of say 6 months worth. They should be able to understand and gauge what the next 6 months is going to look like, and then year on year forth you can have more data to kind of look at. So I think that's something that Locad could look at, is being able to integrate AI into the system so that you can analyze data on your own rather than require it from a customer.
Absolutely, 100%. I think, Locad has been one of the great partners for us. And, when you have to ship cross borders, you obviously want to reach the customer as soon as possible. And I would say to any other person who's looking for this, go local, go Locad.